Hello, good day, viewers. It's your girl Immaculate of Voice of Immaculate Child Foundation. We speak up on the right of children, the oppressed, the abused. Today, our topic is child abuse. What is child abuse? This is any form of maltreatment on a child, be it physical, psychological, or even molestation on any child by either parent or guardian. Unfortunately, today, many voiceless children are being abused and they cannot speak up because of the fear. They are so scared that when they speak up, when they tell people what they are facing in your house, that you're going to send them out, and because of it, they cannot speak up, and you continue to maltreat them. You treat them like slave. You are a modern day slave driver, and yet you can stand and speak up against slavery in Libya. You stand out and you talk about slavery. Meanwhile, you know that deep down within you, you are a modern day slave driver. It's very much unfair that the fact that God made you privileged, a rare privileged. No parent wants to die and leave her child. No parent, I'm a mother. No mother wants to die and leave her child for another woman to take care of. No father wants to die and leave her child for another man to take care of. Nobody wished that. No child will want to be brought up by someone else. We all, growing up, I knew I always craved to be in the care of my parents. The fact that you're privileged today to have a child under your care, could be an orphan or could be someone from a poor background that's seek for a better life. The parents want life good for their children and they hand this child over to you, and the only thing meaningful you can do to that child is to maltreat life out of that child. You wake up your own children by 6 a.m. and you wake this child up by 3 a.m. to wash your clothes. A child of 11 years old waking up by 3 a.m. and having to go to bed by 11 p.m. Who does that if not a slave driver? Until your children are filled, you will not feed the same child. The child does the whole work in the house for you, but the child gets the least of food to eat. It's not fair. You know it within yourself that you are not God. You are not God that placed you in that position to be able to care for someone, to have another child under your roof, and yet you act like God to that child. That child could be the lock that is guiding your home. That child you are maltreating today could be the child that will take you places. Not even your own children. We pray for the betterment of all our children. But then, for every child living with you, you should treat as your own. Today, I plead with you. The Bible said, spare the rod and spoil the child. It did not say, break the rod into pieces on the child. So before you can think of maltreating any child, before you can think of ill treatment of a child, because you see the child living with you as a slave, you've met all form of punishment on that child because the child is in your care. I need you to think and ask yourself, in the next 24 hours to come, do I have the key to this life I live? If my children are in this child's position, would I want my child to be treated same? Am I treating this child in a way I would want my own child to be treated? If the answer is no, I need you to make amends. Work on yourself. See every child that comes around you as your child and treat them right. If you cannot make a child's life better, please don't make it worse. If you cannot mend it, don't break it. Let them be the way you met them, than making life more miserable for them and having them question God every night they go to bed, wetting their pillow with tears from your maltreatment. Let love lead in your home and in your heart. Thank you. God bless.